I'm Mikey G, and it's Wednesday, October 4th. A couple of Cybertrucks have been spotted in Mexico. Eric Johnson posted on Facebook 2 pictures of 2 Cybertrucks charging at a resort in Ensenada. It's actually the starting point of the Baja 1000 rally, one of the toughest off-road rallies in the world, and an event that Elon Musk referenced when talking about the Cybertruck suspension. The rally is still a few months away, but Tesla could be testing the water in the local terrain. Now, the same truck with the graffiti decal also appears to be featuring an accessory bar on top that could be a Starlink antenna. Starlink is a satellite-based internet service made by Elon Musk's SpaceX and has a plan option for road vehicles that could be particularly good for Cybertruck owners who want to be off-grid. Tesla is planning to build something called Giga Water Loop just outside of Gigafactory, Texas in Austin. Gigafactory, Texas is arguably Tesla's most ambitious manufacturing project to date, which is saying a lot, as the company plans to turn the entire campus, which is along the Colorado River, into a, quote, ecological paradise that will be open to the public. Now, when Elon Musk announced those plans, he didn't go into detail beyond mentioning a boardwalk, hiking, and biking trail and access to the stream. But now Electrek has found a new building permit that references a Tesla project called Giga Water Loop. Now, this project could be related to the ecological paradise, or it could be a water recycling system, as Tesla has been increasingly cautious about water usage at their factories. It could just be a small fountain in a circular shape, but we'll keep an eye out for it considering that it warranted a whole building permit. Despite Tesla not officially having started deliveries of the Cybertruck, it looks like one customer is already making use of the highly anticipated truck. That's SpaceX. SpaceX is already using a Tesla Cybertruck in its operations at Starbase, as the electric pickup truck has been spotted towing a rocket engine. We reported yesterday that Tesla seems to be expanding their Cybertruck test program, which has been limited to California and Texas, but also some cold weather testing in New Zealand. Now, this could be a prototype or release candidate vehicle that cannot be sold to the public. Maybe SpaceX is both utilizing the otherwise unusable truck while giving Tesla a little bit of testing. Genesis USA has shared pricing and packaging for the 2024 model year of the GV60 SUV. In addition to new standard features, the luxury sub-brand of Hyundai Motor Group has introduced a new rear-wheel drive model that offers nearly 50 miles of range more than the 2023 version. The star of the show for the 2024 year is the new rear-wheel drive variant. Starts at an MSRP of $52,000, and it features a 160 kilowatt rear hub motor that Genesis says can offer 294 miles of range. Now, for this, it's actually a 46 extra mile increase over the previous year, or 19%. Ford posted their third quarter sales numbers on Tuesday, crossing the 20,000 milestone production for EVs. The biggest star in the third quarter was not Ford's F-150 Lightning, but the Mustang Mach-E that carried the sales. Ford sold 20,962 electric vehicles in the third quarter. It actually edges out General Motors with 20,092. Now, despite Mach-E sales falling over 20% for the first half of the year, they rose 42.5% in the third quarter, reaching 14,842. Also, the E-Transit was the best-selling electric van again, with 2,617 units sold. That's an increase of nearly 90%. Now, meanwhile, the F-150 sales has slipped 46% from last year. Ford says that it's on track to triple F-150 Lightning production capacity after their revamp. Now, similar to General Motors from yesterday, it bears repeating that EV sales are still a small portion of Ford's total, in this case just 4%. The smallest electric vehicle under Toyota's BZ brand, or Beyond Zero, is under development. The small BZ electric crossover is reportedly being prepped in collaboration with Suzuki. Now, last year, Toyota and Suzuki deepened their partnership to develop compact electric vehicles, and now we're getting a glimpse as to what that will mean. In May, we got our first look at a new mini commercial electric van co-developed by the two, but now, according to the report, the small Toyota electric crossover will ride on the e-TNGA platform, the same one used for the BZ4X. All things smooth, this is expected to launch in the year 2025. Nissan is struggling to keep up in China, the largest EV market globally, as sales continue to slide. The Japanese automaker's sales fell nearly 29% in August, with only 65,000 units sold. Nissan is not the only Japanese automaker feeling the heat amid the EV shift in the country. Toyota laid off workers this summer as they struggled to keep up in China, and Mitsubishi revealed that they would be suspending operations in the region back in July. Now, in my opinion, this trend has a lot of momentum thanks to the Chinese Communist Party. A fierce wave of nationalism and anti-Japanese sentiment has been proliferating from the top down, as the Communist Party stokes anger against the Japanese through all forms of controlled media. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Speaking of comments, in today's community comment found on YouTube, most of you appreciated my quote from Rush yesterday, and in a rare occasion I was complimented on my pronunciation. I wouldn't consider myself a huge Rush fan, although they are certainly in my top 10, maybe my top 5. I am actually a big fan of rock music from the 70s and 80s, and aside from the Beatles, there isn't much from the 60s that really captivates me. But I'll let you guess who my all-time favorite band is. And they played throughout all these decades. They have topped the charts, and their branding has even transcended music itself. I would say that the band is overrated, but I think that the more precise word would be misunderstood. I have commonly played deep tracks for my friends and family, and they routinely ask, is this really from them? Now, hailing from the United Kingdom, their inspirations are definitely transatlantic. So, not a whole lot to grasp on for hints, but I kind of want to keep it that way so I can get a wide display of guesses. Now, thanks for watching Quick Charge. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.